So this is a quick recap video for the math for 5th grade specifically, so that the students, if they missed it, weren't able to get the answers for the homework for 1.1 and to also go over the answers from the 1.2 student practice. So I just wanted to share with you the first part, which was modeled for them, understanding again that when I move to the left, it's becoming 10 times greater, but when I move to the right, it's becoming smaller. It's becoming 10 times smaller. So in fact, we would say 1/10 of 900. We followed that same pattern for the next chart, where we took the number 2000, we made it 10 times greater, and then 1/10 of that size. And then again, we used the filling in the blanks to show what those numbers equaled. Okay, these were kind of tricky problems which we worked over together. I made an example in our math recap video of how these problems, the way that they are written, are tricky because it's not as cut and dry and easy as just asking you what is 10 times as great and what is 1/10. I'm actually writing them in a very tricky way where you have to work backwards. So that was the first side of the homework. The second side of the homework, again, we filled out together in class. So we filled this chart together with student responses. We also talked about, again, how this could have a lot of answers, but just knowing that when I move to the left, it's 10 times greater, and when I move to the right, it is 10 times less. Okay, we also looked at this problem over here, and we talked about how, yes, this would be correct because it's written in a very tricky way. 6,700 is 1/10 of 67,000, and I can do that by lining them up, and I can see that. Then we had this chart here with approximate population, and it was very tricky and it was very difficult to understand, but we got through it and we figured out the correct answers for Oakland and Delray Oaks. The digging deeper took a lot of work because the digging deeper not only had you first write down the number 400,000 for the first artifact, but then you had to figure out what would be 1/100 times as old as 400,000. We learned that that would be 4,000. So then after we figured out both of the artifacts, the last part of the question asks you, how much older is the ceramic bowl than the other artifact? So this was a multiple step problem that required you to figure out the two numbers and then to subtract so that you could get the answer 396,000 years older. Okay, at the very bottom is just a review, and it's also helpful because that is what we're working on in 6th grade. So knowing your factors is important because that's one of the first things that you'll do in 6th grade math. Then on their own, I told them to skip this page. So if they do not complete it, that's perfectly acceptable, but that's what it would have looked like if they would have completed it. I chose for us to skip that page though. I then wanted them to work specifically on page number 10 to start. On page number 10 has the students specifically understanding how to write in standard form and how to write in word form and then how to write in expanded form. And now if students are stuck specifically on this particular activity, they should go back to their notes that I've shared with them. Those notes went over all 3 types of ways of writing numbers, so that can guide them in this activity. They then worked on the apply and grow. So again, I'll leave this here for a few seconds in case you need to pause the screen to check your work. Okay, went over again standard, word, and expanded form. Had you comparing numbers in different places because we are talking about relationships and understanding the relationships between numbers. We had some comparing of numbers down at the bottom from 8 to 10. A word problem for number 11, and then we had some logic and you be the teacher trying to decide if the answer is correct or incorrect at the bottom of page 11. Once we move on to the last part, which is page 12, this is now applying some real-world mathematical thinking into our problems. So this top part is really just an example, a very elaborate example, where the answer is just 100 times. So that's not the most important part if you didn't get that done. The show and grow, though, is pretty important because, again, we're talking about relationships. And then finally, digging deeper, when am I ever going to use this knowledge? Well, if you're ever going to write a check, you're going to need to know the standard form, and you're also going to need to know the word form. So let me zoom in a little closer for you. so that you can see the standard form, and then you can also see the word form on the check at the bottom. Okay, so that was the practice answers from the independent work today in math. We will go over the homework tomorrow. The homework is specifically on pages 13 and pages 14, and students can choose to do either the even number problems or the odd number problems. Thank you for watching.